gamers, and welcome back to a brand new Roblox Jailbreak video. And in today's video, I'm going to be going over some of the vehicles that may be revamped inside Roblox Jailbreak. But before we get on with today's video, make sure you leave a like and subscribe, because at 15k subscribers, I'm giving away this torpedo right over here. And all you need to do to win it is to subscribe and to join my Discord server. The link is down in the description. But anyway, let's get on with today's video, and I'm going to show you some of the cars that are going to be revamped inside Jailbreak. So if we go over to my favorite website, r/jailbreak creations, which is where all the vehicles that have been added to Jailbreak are in the game. Like, as you can see here, here's the Power 1, here's some other vehicles like the Aperture, the Hammerhead, stuff like that. But this is also where revamped vehicles go when they're going to be added to the game. So first of all, here we have got the beloved Torpedo, the fastest vehicle in the game and the most expensive. And right here is the Tornado, which is basically just a play on words for the Torpedo. And as you can see right here is this beautiful model of a brand new Torpedo. Now, it looks like the Torpedo already, as you can see. Let's compare them. You see, it's got this really sort of like square hood, and it's of course got the rear wing, as you can see back here. But this is a really gorgeous model. I mean, look at this. It's got engine on the detail here. The interior detail is absolutely insane as well. Like, look at this. You've got a screen here as well. This is modeled exactly like the Koenigsegg. Now, a lot of you may be wondering, this vehicle right here actually looks pretty similar to the Javelin, and you'd be right. Both the Javelin and the Torpedo are Koenigseggs. And whilst they are both the same car manufacturer, they're actually really different. This one right here is a different version of a Koenigsegg, and so is the Torpedo. Now, yes, they look a bit similar, but as you can tell, there's some obvious differences. If we go round to the back just here, you can see this wing is really high compared to this one here. Now, this was actually originally set as the Season 17 grand prize, but then it obviously got changed because, well, we all know that it did. And since Asimo right now is going over a bunch of vehicles, a bunch of robberies, revamping them to make them better, you never know. The Torpedo might actually get a revamp. Now, I don't know if this will adjust the speed. The weight of the vehicle might be different, so that might change it. But you gotta admit, I mean, just look at this model compared to the old one. It is so different. The Javelin looks so much better, and a new version of the Torpedo, I think, would be a pretty sick addition. But anyway, enough about torpedoes. Let's get on to the next revampable item. Now, this right here is the well-known and well-loved DeLorean. It's got the special ability of driving across the water, which is the only vehicle in Jailbreak that can do that. And as you can see, this is just a base DeLorean. Now, you may think, oh, the model on this is actually pretty decent, and you'd be right, it is. However, a lot of people, and I mean a lot of people, 963 people have voted for this vehicle. This is the Back to the Future DeLorean, the one that can time travel. They want it to be added to the game. Now, I'm actually fairly sure the devs at some point will probably add this because it is such a cool looking vehicle. And this is actually slightly different to the Back to the Future DeLorean, so it's not going to breach copyright. As you can see, the interior looks different, the back looks different. It's only got one cooling vent compared to two. It honestly looks really sick, and compared to the kind of modern, boring DeLorean, it would be a really welcome addition. And Asimo has seen this before. He has even considered it before. But I suppose we just kind of have to see if he'll add it. Now, of course, there'll be issues with copyright if he adds it, so he'd have to work around that. But, like, it's not impossible. Now, this is, of course, a pretty cool revamp, but we just have to wait and see. However, the next revamp is even cooler. Now, the next revamp would be this over here, the drone. Now, if you don't know, the drone has already had a revamp iteration. It was the Blade, and then that got copyright strike, so Badimo changed it into the drone. And right over here is the Vortex, a complete replacement for the current day drone. And as you can see, this thing looks freaking sick, bro. Now, this vehicle is just so cool. Look at it. I mean, it's got some rocket fuel coming out the back. It's like a drone sort of thing. It looks more like a drone than this over here. Like, bro, this is just like a sort of flying vehicle. This actually has 4 propellers all around the vehicle. And as you can see here, these fans can rotate 15 to 20 degrees, and they all individually rotate whilst you're turning. So that looks really immersive. It can hold 2 people, and by the looks and the shapes of this vehicle, it looks like it gets some serious speed. Not only that, this has got custom air and fire particles. Is this right here? It only has some sort of smoke, and if they did add this, you know, this new vehicle or replace the drone, it'd honestly be so skibbity. I am never saying that again, bro. Oh my days. Now, the next revamp is actually another OG vehicle, a bit like the Torpedo. You may know it as the, what's it actually called? Okay, nobody clown on me, but it is called the Bruley. Now, I actually don't own the Bruley at the moment. I traded it away, and I can't remember what for. So we're going to use the Eclair as an example. Just another Bugatti. Now, of course, the Eclair isn't going to get revamped. It got revamped very, very recently. However, I'm talking about the OG Bugatti, the one that was added into Jailbreak back in 2017. Now, the official name of that car was the Bugatti Chiron, and this is the revamp that somebody has designed. And now look at this, bro. This is absolutely beautiful. It's keeping all of the same aspects because, you know, it's the same car. However, they're just modernizing it. They're adding better curves, better bezels. As you can see here, it's even got a wing that raises and goes down as the speed goes up. If you don't know, that is a bit like this vehicle over here, the Snake. Once you go past a certain amount of miles an hour, the wing changes. As you can see, it's flat right now, but if I speed up, you can see... Oh, I just went through a tunnel. But as you can see, it raises up to get more downforce on the car so that it can go faster and do corners better. And honestly, it looks super, super cool. I really want this to be a different model for the Bugatti because, let's be honest, the current day Bugatti looks, it looks a bit meh. Now, I know this decision would cause a bunch of controversy inside the community because people think that OG vehicles should remain the same. They shouldn't change. And whilst I partly agree with that, I mean, take the monster truck for example. Asimo revamped that and, well, it's just changed now, and then very, very recently they added back this, the OG monster. And let's be honest, they could crank out another season of OG vehicles by doing this. Now, the next vehicle revamp is this over here. This is the La Matador, or well known as the Lamborghini Huracan. And now you might be wondering, this looks pretty modern, and you'd be right, it was added and revamped in 2023, so it looks pretty good compared to the OG one, which, let's be honest, this thing looks like it got hit by a boulder on the side. Like, bro, what is this massive dent in the side of it? But anyway, here is the revamped model, the Centaurus, and this thing looks freaking crazy, bro. Look at the detail on this. I mean, just look at the back of it, for example. Look at the exhaust pipes here, the wing just there. Look at the engine as well. The engine bay is really, really well detailed, and then the interior as well looks pretty bland, but then again, that's a Lamborghini for you. If we did get this revamped, that means we would literally have 3 different versions of the Lamborghini in the game. And honestly, I'm all for that. Still, this is one of my most liked sort of creations. I think this would be a really cool addment to the game. But next, we're bumping up the price to $2.5 million for the next vehicle revamp. Yes, that's right. I'm talking about the concept car. Now, of course, this is a fairly modern looking vehicle. That's because it was added back in 2021. However, 2021 was 3 years ago, bro, and this vehicle is a bit outdated for its time, which is why this right here is the Concept V2, a revamped version of the Concept, and this looks crazy, bro. Let's start off with the interior. You've got a mini map of the entirety of Jailbreak inside this car, and then if we move to the exterior, look at the wheels. They're covered like something out of a futuristic film. It almost looks like the car is actually hovering, whereas the modern one, it doesn't look like that at all. It just kind of looks like some sort of modern design. It doesn't look like any concept. It's overall a cleaner model. This is the current day one, and this is the new one. As you can see, this is much cleaner. It's getting rid of some unnecessary detail, and it's adding some of this in, which looks sick. It's still got the cool effect when you're driving along at speed, having these lines coming towards your face, and honestly, it is so cool. This is literally the ultimate vehicle inside Jailbreak. Holds 4 people, has a ridiculously good top speed, and costs $2.5 million. So, seeing a vehicle that would be revamped like this would just be ideal, honestly. It almost looks like an airplane because of this cool design, and an even newer design would look really, really cool in my opinion. But those, in my opinion, are some cars that should be revamped, and I want you guys to tell me what you think about revamped vehicles down in the comments down below. But gamers, that is all for today's video. If you did enjoy, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. I'm giving away this torpedo at 10k subscribers, and all you need to do to win it is to subscribe and join my Discord server. Down below, there is a link. But guys, thanks so much for watching. If you did enjoy, leave a like and subscribe. Go follow me on Twitter, go join my Discord, all that good stuff, and I shall see you all in the next video. Goodbye.